of a jumper or some hit and release when this ball lands on the hole. When this ball lands on the green, excuse me. And judged that pretty nicely. Really working her way into a nice, consistent young professional. Models herself after Na-Yeon Choi, who has been a tremendous professional major champ. The other players will pay attention to the flight of this ball and how it's affected by the wind.
It's been one of the firmer greens on this course, Kay. Players struggling to get it close.
Well, that looked like a well-struck shot, Morgan, and it came up short, rolling back away from the green, and there's an instance where the wind probably hurt it a little more.
That could loom large. Stays at 15 under. Had 5 3-putts through the first 36 holes, none since. Narin on at 12.
This green tilts front to back, and she got lucky with that shot, Morgan. Didn't strike it really well. It's slightly downhill, left to right initially, then trying to pull back to the left again.
Oh, after that bounce, Kay, you said she didn't hit that second shot very well, but what a way to walk away with birdie here.
Grant, 6-iron in hand, little wind helping right to left. Oh, and she struck that extremely well. Very straight shot.
Really straight. First got to know Narin a little bit.
A multitude of eagles, 3 eagles so far on 18 here. Narin on putting for eagle on 14. You mentioned those 2 par 5s. They're going to be pivotal here coming down the stretch, especially that final hole.
That event that gets you your tour card. Oh my goodness.
Wow, Kay, a player who's top 5 in the field in putting this week. A 3-putt there for par. That is shocking.
That completely surprised me, and I know it surprised her. It'll be interesting to see how she responds after that. Narin just saw Allison Corpus hit a pretty solid 8-iron, going with the same club.
How did she seem, Kay, how did she seem walking off of that green there?
Ideally, she'd like to just snuggle it up there to tap-in range.
It's very similar to the distance she had before, just a little further away. Okay. 15 as we get back to on the tee at 16.
Hard dog leg left. This going to the left side. Fairway slopes left to right here. Not a very good lie, Kelly, in the deep primary rough. 123 yards. Going to try to gouge something out and get it up that steep hill.
It looked like a really straight-faced club. But, I mean, coming out of the rough to that front hole location.
As a point where I think she wants to hit the putt and start letting it die. It's downhill. Quite speedy. Right to left break. Oh, and she underhit it by a pretty large margin.
You kind of feel like you're
actually
putting off a cliff there, Kay, and it's, I mean, not bad for distance control, but just didn't get it anywhere near high enough. And when you have that much break on a putt, it's not unusual to be tentative.
I don't know about that one, but
just a slight downhill lie. 9-iron in hand, only 118 yards to the hole. Playing it a little bit longer. Little low trajectory shot.
Yeah, it's impossible to get it close to this hole with a low trajectory shot.
putting slightly downhill initially, then flattening out as it gets closer to the hole.
Yeah, it looked like it took a little bobble early.
Oh, and that comes up well short. Morgan is not that fast. She can go ahead and hit it. Maybe keep it inside right edge.
Okay, solid stroke there, especially considering what we've seen from her.
Well, all these players know what they need to do. Narin with driver, wind helping right to left, this going left.
Left, you can get blocked out, have some tree trouble over there.
And now the second for on, way left off the tee.
Yeah, just trying to punch it back out into the fairway, but does not get it through the primary rough. With this right hole location coming out of the rough, 151 yards left. Right to left wind. Not going to be easy, and she's pushed that.
Yeah, this rough has been her downfall. Poor tee shot here, poor tee shot on 16.
Decent lie out of the primary.
Took that first hop straight up in the air.
Her mentor is Na-Yeon Choi, who has won 9 times out here, including the 2012 U.S. Women's Open. So it's a shame things didn't work out for her down the stretch, but I look for good things out of Narin on the rest of the year.
Yeah, some very loose swings when it mattered most.
안녕하세요, 안나린입니다. LPGA 코리아 유튜브 구독과 좋아요, 알림 설정까지 부탁드립니다. 감사합니다.